All right, y'all. So Miss Jasmine Brown finally decided to admit that Cam Newton ain't ish. But the thing is, honey, we already knew. We was waiting for you to catch on, okay? You the one walking around here looking like a proud pick-me. And now, not only are you pregnant again, but you're pregnant with his ninth kid. You can't make this up. All right. I just think it's so crazy how the woman who had all these videos about, not being a pick me and not settling and, bigging up this whole dating thing like she knew what she was talking about, ends up in this situation. But that's a conversation for a different day. So let me tell you what Jasmine decided to put on her Instagram. They got all of us wondering, like, say you're not happy without saying you're not happy. Or better yet, say you traumatized without saying you was traumatized by that man, okay? Because guess what? You working on your second baby and probably his fifth cheating situation and no ring. But that's a conversation for a different day. So let's pull up what Jasmine had to say. So Jasmine put on her story, everyone keeps wishing a son on me. They keep saying there's no love like the love from a son. And that gives me so much anxiety. Cause what is that? She said, if God gave me a son, I'll be so nervous because I feel like I'll subconsciously raise him to be a man I can only dream of but never experienced. And that's traumatic. She then said, all in all, I'm just praying for a healthy, full-term pregnancy / labor and delivery for me and my bae. Boy or girl, I don't care. I'm just praying for healthy. That's what she had to say. Now, when she put these out on her story, she had got the internet in an uproar because it's like you would think that if you was having a son, you would want your son to be like their dad, right? Because you would think that the man that you're having kids from, you would think that he's just this so amazing man. That's why you put your life on the line because you can nearly die when giving birth. So you would think that, right? You would think that she would want like a baby Cam Newton, but for her to say that she will raise him to be this guy that she only dreams about, that she never got to experience, is not only sickening because Black women love to make their sons like their man, okay? I hate it and it makes me want to Earl. So it's not just sickening because of that, but it's also sickening because you said that you never experienced. So you're telling us without telling us that Cam Newton ain't shit. You're telling us without telling us that he traumatized the hell out of you. You're telling us without telling us that it ain't good. It ain't peaches, rainbows, and sunshines over there like you've been trying to make it sound, huh? That's what you trying to tell us? Oh, you telling us without telling us that you settled? Well, guess what, Jasmine? Newsflash, you didn't have to tell us. We already knew, baby. We was trying to help you out, okay? That's what we was trying to do. But you want to do your own thing, okay? And it was this lady on TikTok, and we're gonna roll her clip real quick.
I really do not like how the internet tries to make it seem like watch Jasmine Brown, Cam Newton's mother of his children. Y'all be acting like she's the biggest dummy on the internet, and I don't like it. Because when Jada Waiter said she would rather cry in a rape than an Altima, it was tea. When Lil Durk proposed to India, it was couple skulls. When Ari in Moneybag Yo, he cheat on her all the time. It's cool. G Herbo and Hyena, it's cool. I feel like you should just say y'all don't like Cam Newton. Like he's not your type. Like he's not the type that you would let cheat on you. That's what you should say. Because when all the other girls is getting cheated on by they rapper / athlete / slash, they're not the biggest dummy in the world. And every time they post, y'all not at their neck. So why are y'all doing my girl like that? I'm just asking a question. Somebody let me know.
Now, I'm just going, shine a light, okay? Somebody shine a light on it. Huh? Somebody shine a light on it. I'm just going to shine a little bit of light on what this lady just said, okay? And that is, Ari does not have a baby by Moneybag Yo. Okay? Ari does not have a baby by Moneybag Yo. Moneybag Yo doesn't try to outshine Ari. He supports what she does. He's even in a couple of her like commercials and things like that. He even put her in his music videos. They work together. It could be they work together so good that you would think this was a PR stunt, okay? And
I have thought that a couple times, not gonna lie to you.
They work together. She benefits off of having associations with Moneybag Yo. And Moneybag Yo may have cheated, but she got more out of it than him actually cheating. right? She's not stuck with a baby, stuck to this nigga in the house baking fucking cookies and talking about how submissive she is, ironing and folding clothes for a nigga that goes out and do what he want to do when he wants to do it. Okay? And she's not sitting here having conversations with him about why he's cheating. I honestly believe they be having threesomes together too. Allegedly, that's what be going on behind closed doors with Moneybagg Yo and Ari. The difference here is Jasmine is playing this housewife to a man who is never going to give her that. Moneybagg Yo may have 1,000,001 fucking children. We know that. But Ari is not playing housewife. Ari is still in her business and he supports her business and he adds value. Jasmine, I think she went on what, 2 stand-ups since she was pregnant? And we haven't seen anything else from her. I'm not lying to you. Have you? Every time we speak about Jasmine now, it's because she's pregnant by this nincompoop and it's her second baby. And then she wants us to, like, support this whole being submissive and folding his clothes, and I watch the way he sleeps. I know when he sleeps by the way that he breathes. Y'all remember when she did that damn thing? Okay, she wants us to submit to agree with her on this, but it's like you're doing wifey things for a nigga who's cheating on you and got you in the kitchen cooking. Like, if barefoot and pregnant was a person, it would be Jasmine. Okay, it would be Jasmine. Now, I wouldn't complain about this if Jasmine was a regular girl that bagged Cam Newton. Then it's like, girl, hey, you leveling up from where you came from. But you had a whole business, a whole thing that you was doing. You were a whole brand. And now it seems like your brand is out the window and all we hear about is Cam Newton. Is Cam Newton your new brand? That's the issue. Now moving along. India and Little Dirt. India still has her own business that she started while she was with Little Dirt. Yes, he may have cheated and allegedly got another woman pregnant, but we actually see her leave. She actually tries to stand on her 2 feet, okay? And yes, she has a kid by him, but guess what? They were engaged. Does Jasmine have a ring? Oh, speaking of rings, I believe Ari has one too. Did that happen? Did he even propose to you? No. He says he only want to be married. Now, moving along. Next on the docket, the last person that the first person, we're going to make it the last person that she talked about was Jada Waiter. Now, I must admit, Jada Waiter made a fool, okay? You made a fool of me, right? She made a fool out of herself with Little Baby. Not going to lie. And I'm going to just say the person who did that TikTok was right about Jada Waiter. I ain't got nothing to say. But I will say one thing, and that I have been saying with all 3 of these women, okay? She still has her business. She still has her brand. She did not stop what she was doing to be a housewife for Little Baby or, make it seem like everything is peaches and cream and coochie crunch when it ain't. She actually had it where Little Baby added to her shit. She's still doing her damn thing, blocka. These women did not put their business or their brand on a pause to put these niggas that ain't ish on a pedestal. That's the goddamn difference. Now, just wanted to touch on that. So yes, honey, that's what Jasmine had to say. And honestly, I feel like she could have kept that to herself. And I just wish that black women would stop treating their sons like they're their soulmates or their man, because they're fucking not. Stop trying to mold your son to be the man that you never ever had, and just choose better so you can help mold your son into being a great man like his father or greater. That's just my opinion. All right, brownies, we are officially at 1,191 subscribers and growing. And yes, I did call you brownies. You guys are my brownies, and all the girls that came from She Knows, y'all know y'all are my sissies. Now, if you haven't heard, She Knows has a full YouTube channel now. So if you're looking for the glow up tips, the real talk vibes, and the self-worth, head over there and subscribe to She Knows. I'll put the link in the description below. Now, with growth comes haters. With that being said, if you see anyone in the comments being disrespectful, feel free to report or clap back. The choice is yours, but keep it cute. It's not just my channel, it's our channel. And we're here to just have fun and talk about the craziness that's going on in the world. We have enough stress at our 9 to 5, so we come here just to key. So if anybody's getting out of line, it's our job to protect our channel. With that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, because we're only going up from here. And I look forward to seeing you guys next time.
Brownies for my brownie. I made them myself.